Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by. In my last video, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a July TBR, and I'm going to be doing the spin the wheel prompt, or spin the wheel TBR version, because I do my TBR jar for my seasonal, so I'm going to be doing spin the wheel for my monthly. So before we get into this, this right here is my TBR cart. I have two of these, but this is the ones of that I have books on that I want to make sure I get to this year. My top row here is the ones that I picked seasonal, so some of these may be the ones that come out of this video for July, and then these other two rows are ones that I am just interested in getting to by the end of the year. I created this spin the wheel on an app. I don't know, it's called the spin the wheel app, and I put on a ton of prompts, so we're just going to go through it. I think I'm gonna pick 6. That might be really ambitious for me because I've been reading very slow, so let's go. Okay, it says start a new series. Oh, great. Start a new series. Okay, so I know exactly what I'm gonna pick for this because my best friend really wants me to read ACOTAR, and she's been telling me nonstop that I need to read it. I mentioned it in my last video, so this will be the month of reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, the first book. I cannot guarantee I'm going to read all of them. We'll see how much I like this first one. I know everybody is obsessed, so this will be our first one on July's TBR. Let's pick our next one, spin number 2. And it's blurry again, so I apologize, but it says, has a 1-word title. Oh, I know exactly which one I'm gonna go for, I think. Oh, actually I have 2 that I could pick between. For the record, I have read some of these ones on the top shelf already, so I probably should have removed them, but they're on my shelf to do a review later on. So give me 1 second. Okay, so the 2 books I have to pick out of are Severance by Ling Ma and Wayward by Amelia Hart. So I believe Wayward is more of an urban fantasy. It follows 3 women, one in 2019, one in 1619, and one in 1942 that I think are kind of woven together by some kind of magic, or they all carry some kind of magic. And it's following those 3 stories, different timelines. So Severance on my seasonal TBR, and this one's about a little over 250 pages, 270, and this one's about 300 pages. I think I'm gonna go Severance because it's more of a dystopian story, kind of sci-fi, but not completely sci-fi, so I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I know that it's very minimal in description on here, but from what I've heard, I think this is going to be right up my alley for July. We're going to do spin number 3. Author you have read from before. Now, I know what book I'm going to do, specifically because it's on my spring summer seasonal TBR, but also because I'm going on vacation and I think I'm ready. I've heard, actually I just recently today heard Callie from TikTok, she's like a big booktuber or book talker on TikTok. She gave this a 1 star, so I'm actually a little scared because as I told you about Book Lovers, I liked it, but it wasn't super memorable for me. So I'm giving Emily Henry a second chance. This is on my seasonal TBR, so we definitely need to, get this one done. So I think Happy Place. Okay, we're on 3, so let's go to spin number 4. A book to make you cry. Oh, great. Just what I want. Okay, so there's a couple that I could go for. We could do Archer's Voice because I've heard everybody cries about Archer's Voice. We could do Beartown because I've heard that people get super emotional about Beartown. I think I'm gonna go with Archer's Voice. I am in love with Mia Sheridan's writing. I've been reading so many books by her, so I think this is finally the time to read Archer's Voice. I think this one's gonna make me cry. You guys can tell me if it's not sad, but I've heard that it makes people cry, so I think I'm gonna go with Archer's Voice on this one. Spin number 5. A book with flowers on the cover. Ooh, okay. So, I think I can do quite a few for these. Let me see. So, my battery died. We're back. We're doing flowers on the cover. So, there's quite a few that I can pick from. So, I believe, yeah, so Finding Gene Kelly, which is an indie published author who I've never read from, but this book was sent to me, and I think that it has the most beautiful cover in the world. Or I could do Things We Hide from the Light, which is Nash's story from the Knock 'Em Out series. So this is a possibility. Ooh, or I could do The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. There's actually quite a few options here. I think I'm gonna go with a cozier read. I think I'm gonna do The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, because this one I really, really want to read, and my best friend gifted it to me for my birthday, so we're going Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Okay, last spin. Has a color in the title. Oh no. I don't know if I have one. I don't have one on my TBR cart that has a color in the title, so we're gonna have to switch to a new prompt. So, redo of number 6. A friends to lovers trope. Okay, not friends to lovers. This is great. Okay, this is a possibility. Okay, it's not gonna be that one. Not gonna be that one. So I think we're gonna go with Finding Gene Kelly, because this is childhood best friends to enemies to lovers, I believe. And it's also on my seasonal TBR, so I think that this will be a perfect one to read. And this is it looks like a long book. It's about 400 pages. It's a chunkier one, but I am so excited to read this. So I think that's gonna be it. Now, of course, I am, like, all of these ones up here are fair game to go through, and I also have a couple of NetGalley books I have to read. But yeah, and I also am going to read the book by Bernadette Marie. This is Liz's Road Trip. Okay, so this doesn't come out until August, so this will be in my July TBR. This is, she has a lot of books, but I wanted to read this one. It says Liz's, wow, I can't read. When one life ends, another is revealed. Liz Evans is setting out on a cross-country road trip with her grandmother's cat to carry out her grandmother's final wishes. However, she's about to learn that the coupon clipping woman who raised her was actually a wealthy Hollywood icon who had her share of international lovers. Mark Watts is only one of the secrets Liz's grandmother kept from her. A biographer, he resides in Liz's grandmother's Palm Beach home, which Liz knew nothing about. As her guide into her grandmother's past, Mark becomes a confidant, a friend, and more. Though Liz's journey is to learn about her grandmother, she finds these lessons turn inward. Content with her life of solitude, Liz is challenged to have a big fat life with no regrets, which just might include a crazy cat, a house in Palm Beach, and a man. So, and this is a really, really cute cover too. Everything about this is really good. It has like that soft feel. So this will be my additional one that I am gonna hope to read. So here is our final stack of July books on top of any seasonal reads that I would like to do. So we have Liz's Road Trip, Finding Gene Kelly, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, Archer's Voice, Happy Place, Severance by Ling Ma, and A Court of Thorns and Roses. So this is a big TBR on top of the digital books that I want to read, but I think I can get to all of them if I commit myself. And I also am going to be going on like a kind of like beach vacation, so I'll have a lot of time to chill, relax, and read. So I'm hoping that I'll get a lot of this done. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you liked these spin the wheel TBR way of picking. If you like the TBR jar better, we can definitely do that, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different because I really enjoy watching the TBR jar prompts or the spin the wheel prompt videos, so I thought that it'd be fun to try out for myself. But yeah, that is all I have. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!